my face, I'll tell the cops, all right? But just remember, I seen yours too. Fuck.
What's up, YouTube? It's MoonLakeMonster bringing you some Nintendo Entertainment System gameplay. Monster in My Pocket by Konami, I don't know, Konami, however you want to say it. Circa 1991, good year. Monster in My Pocket. It's a one-player or two-player game. It was only on the Nintendo. You either get to be a vampire, or you can be a Frankenstein monster, and the whole point of the game is you're trying to defeat this guy named Warlock, I guess. He ends up being the end boss at the end of the game, but until then, he sends a bunch of little monsters at you, and you're a little monster yourself. Hence the title, Monster in My Pocket. There you go, now you're catching on. And little FYI, Monster in My Pocket, it was a franchise in the, well, I don't know if you call it a franchise, but in the late 80s, early 90s, there was comic books, toys, clothes, stickers, trading cards, anything you could think of. There was a cartoon, I think, for a little bit, or an animated special or something. I'm not really 100% sure on that. But, yeah, it was pretty popular. When you bought the game, you would get a little green action figure inside, like in between the styrofoam and the NES cartridge, so that was pretty cool. But, let's play Monster in My Pocket. The first stage, you start out, you're in a house. You're trying to work your way outside of the house, so you have to do your, whatever you want to call it, your hand blast, Ryu Hadoken attack to all these little fuckers to get your way through. You can jump, or you can do a double jump, and I'm about 100% sure I read somewhere that this was one of the first games, or the first game, to implement like a double jump, like where you would jump, and then midair you press A again, and then you go even higher, and a lot of games use that nowadays, so that's pretty cool. The key that you see Frankie there holding, that thing sucks. I don't know why I was so hell-bent on trying to use that. It wasn't good at all. I kept trying to pick it up and get it, like, attacked as I was picking it up. But if you could line up a lot of guys at once, like that, well, it didn't even take out that third guy, so cheap. But if you can line up a couple guys at once, it's pretty good, but I wouldn't even suggest it. When I play this again, I'm not even going to ever use that. I'll just run through with my Hadouken. You already know. But, this is pretty cool, as if you watch, when you run down the stair rail or a hill or anything, you get, like, the Mario star, where you're invincible and you can run through enemies. I thought that was pretty sick. Obviously, Mario came out before this, but I think it was pretty cool how they used that. As you progress through the game, the enemies get more difficult and more difficult till they're practically impossible. These guys right here aren't that hard, these little red lion guys and flying griffins. And this is the first boss. He's, I was worried about this part of the video because I don't know what the hell this guy is. He throws knives and jumps around. He kind of reminds me of Professor Baxter from the Ninja Turtles, but I think that's just because of the orange on his head or whatever. But kind of like a circus freak, Jack the Ripper. I don't know what he is. All I know is he's gonna die, and boom, he's dead. And all the bosses give out this really awkward groaning noise every time they die. I don't know. Whatever. But this was one of the cool features. If you were playing two players, at the end, you could always compare your score, and it would say, like, who did better, or who would get the bonus at the end, or who wouldn't get the bonus. Yeah, right there, every time you get 500 points, you get extra guys, so that's pretty cool. And this level is the kitchen, I actually like this level. I think it's a lot of fun. You start under a kitchen table, and you end up on top of a kitchen table. I mean, what can you do? You're a little monster, you know. But alright, that's MoonLakeMonster. This is my review, I guess my review on Monster in My Pocket for the NES. I would definitely say good game, good replay value, awesome music. Definitely, I would check it out. And I play all my NES games at consoleclassics.com. That's console, console, C-L-A, sorry about that, SSIX.com. Check it out. Peace!